You're a weird fucking lizard.
Look. See that? Doing push-ups. 3, 4. I just spent the last 15 minutes sneezing while I was putting my laundry in the washing machine. So I need to get out of the house. Me and Ray are gonna do a little tanning. Oh my god.
You show them the trash cans?
Good idea. Check this out. Bam! Bam! Took the garbage out. Okay. I had to change into a disgusting white t-shirt because it's way too hot to be wearing a disgusting black t-shirt. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Oh! Saved! How you doing, buddy?
Good. I'm trying to read this paper, but it's too bright.
I need something to read. The harsh Florida environment takes its toll on the sunbathers. But one remains. But he is strong, willing, able to withstand the heat, the bugs, the really annoying animals that are running around. Yes, he is the one. Actually, Ray just had to go to the library to do some more thesis work. Go check on the laundry real quick. I'm doing a last minute load before we go to Tallahassee, because I don't have any clean clothes. How's it going, Dot? She's editing. Maybe she'll have time to join me later. Oh. Almost done. Listen. What the fuck?
Get the really good audio.
What the fuck is that?
Good afternoon, YouTube. We're gonna go sunbathe with Justin Speed. We probably already introduced it, but I don't know. You're getting doubles because we don't plan anything. The problem with waiting to sunbathe until about 5 p.m. is this is how much of your yard actually has light left in it from the trees. So we have to sit in the box, and as the sun, you know, fades in the sky, move ourselves backwards. So we got a good hour left though.
Ever encroaching shadow of our carport
I know.
shortens our sunbathing experience.
It's tough. As does me wearing clothing, as someone pointed out, but I only want my face to get tan. You never see my nether bits, so does it really matter? Oh my god, this feels so good. I don't think I remember what vitamin D is. This is so awesome. I can feel my mood just lifting immediately and my chances of skin cancer slowly climbing. Before we leave, I have some unfinished business to attend to.
I think she's in the shower. I'm gonna wait for her to get out, but I'm not gonna tell her what I did until she sees this. So she'll get candy that she didn't know she had coming.
Okay, Ricky, if you're watching this, I want you to look in the top drawer of your actual room, and I also want you to look in the freezer. There should be fish food. Miss you. Have fun working while I'm gone. You better be done so we can hang out and party all day. Now let's go to Tallahassee, probably for the last time in my life, because once Charles and Allie don't live there anymore, there will be no reason for me to go there. Actually, no, I'm gonna go there once more, probably for Allie's graduation, so I take that back. But few times remaining. I want to go to Decent Pizza really badly. Glad we're getting an early start at least. I hate, you know, just sitting at home all day and then leaving. Go Heat Lightning, come on. Show our viewers the most beautiful thing about the Florida, like, coming on summer sky. So we're on the road. It is 9 o'clock. We'll be there by tomorrow, maybe. See that? $374, $399 for premium.
Beat this.
$384.9. That is a difference.
That's fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. That's bullshit. I just watched this too. Well, not.
Well, our yard is absolutely crap
fuck
pollen,
out.
so like.
Yeah, so I love a receipt.
Whoa, this is weird. What's in here? The fuck is this? A dark room, very secluded, only with a mirror, vent, TV, and bed. Agent fixing cuffs, agent securing tie, agent securing belt, agent licking finger and strokes his eyebrows with the finger. He smiles. Agent in front of a mirror with iPod headphones in each ear. The TV behind him in the mirror flickers on with the president. Agent removes iPod headphones from ears. He turns around to look at the screen. President. Agent 46, bring this package to Birdview's Point and do not show anyone but me the contents. Agent walking to screen looks at briefcase, briefcase by wall. Agent looking back at screen, Birdview Point comes on screen. President, you need to have it here within 5 minutes or the world will explode. Agent putting on his glasses, then iPod headphones, music starts up again, pushes button, then falls through the floor. This is the weirdest, I'm keeping this.
It's definitely
It's only slightly dirty and filthy, but like a treasure. Oh my god, there's more. President opened briefcase, reveal Oreos. The world is going to explode if I didn't bring you Oreos, sir. President. This is correct, Agent 46. Now all I need is milk. President looks at watch. 5 o'clock. President looks at Agent 46. Agent taking a breath, puts in headphones, turns to get off bench. Agent running off. President watches him go off, then takes a bite of Oreo. End. This is the coolest thing I've ever found at a gas station.
definitely for the film festival.
James Tompkins 42 asks, would you rather fight an angry 15-foot duck or 15 normal-sized angry ducks? I think that's pretty cut and dry. I think I'd rather fight 15 angry ducks. Because a 15-foot, like, they get exponentially worse as they get bigger, you know?
Who are these addressed to?
This was addressed to both of us. God, Wi-Fi. Okay, Anchor 1 Wi-Fi. We are nowhere currently. We're somewhere between Sarasota, Gainesville, and just like absolutely bumfuck nowhere. Are we going to England? Can you marry Ray? Toodles. Cat cracking ass. I don't know that we're going to England anytime soon. I'd love to go to England. I've never been there. I want to see Ireland particularly. No, I know that's not England, but whatever. It's close enough in my like Yankee ass head. You know, it's the same thing. Sure, you can marry Ray. But there's a line. Everyone wants Ray, including us. Yeah. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Damn, that's a tough question.
That's almost impossible. Probably like subscribe. Why? Are you stoked for Portal 2? I'm pretty stoked. Like, the thing I'm a little worried about is Portal was so good that like it would take a very, 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 very good Portal 2 game to like achieve that same level of like, oh my god in me, I'm pretty sure. Like that said, it's gonna be a good game, I'm sure, but like for it to be as like crazy as Portal was to experience coming from nothing, it really is up the ante somehow. And like, although a multiplayer, like a campaign designed for multiplayer is one of the coolest things I've ever heard of, like, it's gonna have to be good still on top of that, because the first one was just that good. But I'm excited, yeah, because who the fuck isn't? There. Oh. I could spend all forever right here. Wyatt Koskick and Justin Speed, what are your heights? I am 6'3", I think, and you are...
I am almost 6 feet tall.
He's basically 6 feet
basically
tall.
6 feet tall.
Yeah. Wyatt, what got you interested in photography? I've always kind of liked photography, but I never had a good camera, and I finally got a good camera a little over a year ago. Until then, I was using point-and-shoot systems like you're seeing me on right now, and I always thought, like, oh, I have an eye for this, I like this, I enjoy this, but it's a whole new game when you get into the DSLRs. Justin Speed, Wyatt Koskick, if you guys were to get a pet, what kind of pet would you get?
Definitely a dog.
This is just something really hard to say. Definitely a dog.
Definitely
I like dogs. I'm allergic to them. Get a big naked gross thing. Wyatt Koskick and Justin Speed, what is your favorite thing about vlogging? Actually, favorite thing so far is reading your comments.
Definitely.
And then also being able to either heed them or ignore them and see what people say. And that's like definitely been the funnest part. Name for our gaming channel is going to be Gradlife Games. I think, right?
Gradlife Gaming.
Gradlife Gaming. My bad. Gradlife Gaming. And we'll link to that on the main page soon, but we haven't anything to put up yet. We're going to get back on that probably when we get back home. Tell me something you really care about. What's something you really care about?
Music.
Music. I want to say something like I agree. I care about like in my answer would be like photography, video games or any of that shit.
I care about music enough to let it permeate my thoughts.
Yeah.
Nearly 100% of the time.
I guess that's a good answer. I'm trying to think like if this was like Miss America, how I would frame it. Like what's your cause? I'm trying to like figure what that is. It sure as hell is an animal rights because I eat a lot of meat.
Love when trucks just decide to get over right as you're.
Yeah, if the video cuts out, you'll know why.
Yeah.
Asshole. Hope it's in focus. I'm gonna check. I-4, 10, whatever.
I-10.
I-10, cool. I kind of fell asleep. That was sort of nice. I was in that weird like state like where time is fucked up, but you kind of hear everything. I feel like this song is like the song that you hear when we vlog in the car.
Yeah.
Like half of my shit in my car is this song, and like now more of it. Allison Anders asks if we're still driving. We're still driving.
Definitely.
Definitely still driving. Nathan Ficky 1993 asks, are we still taking questions? Yes, we're still taking questions. Those are touching each other too. Why Constant and Dustin Speed? Do you believe in aliens? Asked Rawez Garmania? Garmania? After you.
As the illustrious Carl Sagan once said, wouldn't the universe be a waste of space if we were the only life in it? No, what was the actual quote?
If we are the only ones out there, it'd be an awful waste of space or something like that.
There you go.
It was adapted for the movie Contact,
right.
And maybe not quite as eloquent as he might have once put it in his like physicist stoner words.
But honestly, I want to believe.
Let's see how many catchphrases we can get in here. I want to be. Yeah, I mean.
Well, okay, I feel like, alright, I have seen a UFO. That doesn't mean I believe that I saw an alien craft, but it was an unidentified flying object. It was this green, I might as well tell the story.
Tell the story.
I went to school at Newgate School in Sarasota. It was a private Montessori school. Our campus basically bumped right up against Myakka State Park's, like, grounds. So it was very dark out there at night. There weren't a lot of like city lights around because Myakka is pretty far away from Sarasota. So me and my friend Corey, we were actually spending the night on campus for a summer program that we were doing, and actually it was Dot's brother, Corey. We were walking around our like quarter-mile track, and we're just like shooting the shit, I don't know. And I look over to the right, and over the tree line, I see this streaking, like, green, like very, like, neon, not like neon, maybe a little darker, green light, like, traveling in a downward, like, trajectory, and I see it disappear behind the trees, and I gasped, because I didn't know what I was looking at, and I scared the shit out of Corey. And to this day, I don't know what it was that I saw. There was no noise that accompanied the light. It was just like a ovular. what do you call it? Like it was an
ovular. Or ovular, whatever.
Whatever, I don't know. It was an oval-shaped green light that occupied maybe as much space as like 2 moons would occupy, like in the sky, like sort of like one right next to the other, just traveling downward, and it scared the shit out of me.
It's decently big, actually.
I have no idea what it was.
The question was, do you believe in aliens?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
do you believe aliens have come to Earth?
Wait, is that the question? Or
No,
is
that's
it
not the question, but that's
that aliens
I
exist?
feel like the context is though, because or
okay.
maybe it isn't, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer that. Maybe even like there's the smallest % chance that there's life anywhere besides here. I mean, there's life here. That has a chance, obviously, that life can exist anywhere. That times infinity, like, the chance is very, 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 very real that there's other shit out there, just given the fact that we're here, you know?
Right.
And everything is so immense and huge that, like, why wouldn't there be? That said, has anyone come here? You know, who knows? I mean, every story you hear is, like, really, like, there's nothing to it, you know? I've never
Right.
seen evidence on it. So, like, being that, like, it makes sense to think there would be aliens, I don't necessarily think they've come here because there's no evidence to suggest really that there are here. It'd be just like believing in unicorns or some shit. You know, it's like, oh man, I love the idea of unicorns, but like, there's no evidence. I love the idea of aliens. There's no evidence. So I reluctantly have to be like, but probably, you know? I don't know. What do you say?
Oh, what? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we did the aliens one. I don't know if I give credit to the guy who asked that. I like questions like that though, because you can bullshit for a while.
That's what I spend most of my time talking about anyway.
Yeah, which is like pretty much
Weird
life.
shit.
Yeah.
Where do you think it goes?
Where do you think it goes? Live soft. We made it. Charles and Allie are asleep, and I took Zyrtec because of Zoe and Allie, and I'm fucking tired from it. I'm fucked up, and I don't like it. So I'm on Wikipedia here, reading about fancy rats, because that was the last thing it was on from when Ricky was looking at it at the Fort Lauderdale airport a while ago. So I'm reading about fancy rats, and that is a picture of an American blue in one of several standardized coat colors. Did you know that Himalayan rats are distinct for their white markings, and that Dumbo rats have they have ears that are lower, which is why they call them Dumbo rats? Even though this rat is hairless, the markings on its skin indicate that it is a hooded rat as opposed to a capped rat. I like that. That's cool. I'm trying to install Premiere, but it's not working right now, so I'm gonna have to do something else. Let me try that. Justin's taking the longest shit I've ever seen. Well, imagine.